Hi, this is Claire again with the full moon cards, and this time we are using the German Skat deck. And Skat cards are, they have the numbers 7 until ace. Oh, we have them already here. That's good. So we have number 7, 8, 9, 10. We have ace, and we have the court cards like the knave. We have another knave. We have a king, and of course we have also queens. Yes, the ladies, we love them. And as you can see, this is an older deck. It is from the GDR time. I was born in the GDR when Germany was still divided. So this is still DDR, we would say Altenburg playing card fabric. They still make cards these days, and it's very good quality products. I mean, you see them, these are old. I think they are from the 80s or maybe the 70s, but I'm more for the 80s. A little Slavic touch to the motifs. And yes, these were our socialist brother states, as it was called in this time. So yes, you can see them. They are very beautiful, bright colors, lovely. The rest is typical Skat. And this deck was often used for divination. It has a long tradition for divination. We also have cards which are like the ace, 2, 3, and so on. So who are not just from number 7, but Skat is very popular for reading the cards and divination, or has been. These days everyone is just around tarot, and everyone wants to read tarot cards, but these cards also have their advantages. They are more like fortune telling a bit, and you still find old books. I am someone who is always researching for old books in, I don't know how you call these shops in English. In German we call them Antiquariat. This means shops for old books. And I'm always searching for old books on reading cards, and Skat books never really changed over time. So there is not much on symbolism. It is just about these cards mean that, and so on. It's very fortune-telling style. And this is a bit a pity, I think, because they also have depth, and they can also tell you just as much as tarot. But we have, like in many folk traditions, you have many things that are contradicting each other. This is also true for reading the cards. So when with Skat cards, and there you see the difference in traditions also, because this is folk tradition, and there you have different ways to see them. For some people, for example, the cross cards are always negative. For some people, the spades are negative. So this is differing, and it just shows that this is a living tradition. Some people think that is a downside, this is something bad, this is something confusing. Of course it is a bit confusing, this is true, but it shows you that this is a living tradition. This is not a book tradition, right, coming from books, like for example tarot. As we know it today, it comes from ceremonial magic. So there were books, there were many disputes also, yes, but it was very like headstrong, or how do you say in English? It's like it's a tradition which is very like academic, you could say, and there were always rules and so on, and you have more freestyle and more naturally grown knowledge also when it comes to Skat or different cards. Yes, playing cards, for example, Lenormand, right, or Kipper cards, or the so-called gypsy cards. They are still popular with the older ladies here. Like modern people or younger people are often influenced by influencers, and they often show, of course, tarot, because you can show something, and there are many variants and many different decks coming out. But I'm always a little bit sad, because we do have these old traditions. We still have them, and people are like, they want something new, something flashy. I mean, this is just the way the world goes. But it has always been like that. It's nothing new. But I'm a bit sad, because people on the other side often say, well, we have lost our traditions and we have lost our roots, and it's such a pity. But then when you show them the roots, they are like, oh, nah, I don't want that. So this is a bit funny sometimes. Yes, this around reading these cards in general, we will have a look at them now. We see 2 cards from the spades, and we see 1 card from the hearts. If you want to translate this into tarot, we have the swords and we have the cups. So this is the same. It's the same four colors like you are, from tarot. And let's have a look at them in detail. And here we have the 9 of Spades. And this is a very negative card. This is one of the most negative cards, to say the truth. And it's also a developing bad thing. Like in Skat, it is important if the number is even or uneven. And the uneven numbers still have space for development. They are not like fed up, or how you can say in English, when you are not hungry anymore. So I say it like hungry cards. These are hungry, they have still potential. And the even cards are more like they have already eaten. So there is not so much energy, not so much movement. They are already filled up, so to speak. And they are just like a state more, and they are more like a process or something that's developing, you could say. Yes, and the 9 is of course one of the higher numbers, so this is bad. Yes, the spades are all, we call them pique. It comes from the French pique, the word. And we also have in German the word pieksen, which means, how you say in English, when a needle is coming into your skin, this is pieksen. Or something is, the elbow of your friend is going to your ribs, then he's also pieksen you. So this means something that is coming to you and that hurts a bit because it puts pressure onto one point. Yes, so this is one of the most negative cards. It means bad developments. It means things that are peaks you, if you want to say it like this. I'm sorry for my English this time. You know what I mean. So this can really hurt you. This is like, yes, injecting something bad to your life, you could say. And we still have a potential for development here. It's always a potential for development with the cards, even with these fortune-telling cards, old-style card reading. And this means we are here when we have a deeper look, like the swords. It's the element of air. And air is movable. Air also means it comes from the head. Like the element of air is our thinking, it is rational, it likes to plan. It is like your mind. And the mind is flexible, and the mind can be changed. It's like your routines in your head. It's like we call this a hamster wheel in your head. You can change direction. Yes, there is this lovely saying in German, the head is round, so your thoughts can change direction. And this is very beautiful. So this is something you can do something about. It is bad, but you have choices. It's not like, for example, in tarot, when you see the cups, which are about emotions and the element of water, and this can really drown you. And this is nothing you have access to as easily as to your thoughts, right? Feelings don't have a switch. You can't just switch them and then you think, feel positive or in a better way. Many people try this, but it does not really work. But your thoughts are something you can switch and you can work on and you can try to improve. And you remind yourself and you remind yourself again. And over time, your patterns change, right? And this is a positive thing about these cards. Yes, so there is a possibility to change them, and like things that are more flexible are more easy to change, and the element of air is very flexible. So this is the easy part about this card, especially when we have something to make equilibrium, to weight against this, we would say in German. We have here the Knave of the Hearts. And he is something, in traditional reading the cards, he is a child or he is a pet. He is someone who is dear to your heart but smaller than you. It can also mean a lover, more like a side lover. To whom it applies, it's more like, yes, not the partner, more lover, so to speak. And yes, it's things that are dear to your heart, things you really like. It's a soft energy. It can also be, especially when we want to counterbalance, we would say, is this a word in English? When we want to counterbalance this card, this is ideal because as a knave, he has a weight to do it, right? If we would have here, like, for example, a 7 of hearts, this would be beautiful, but it does not have the weight of a 9. Yes, so this is beautiful. This makes sense. This has strength to counteract this. And it's about the beautiful things, the things you like. And it's not just clever things. It's more like the hard things. And I've explained this in the German version of the video too. For example, maybe you want to get in better shape and you start to exercise. You don't really like it, but you do it because you have a goal. These are no topics of him because you do it for a goal. And he is more like your favorite hobby, something you really enjoy. You don't have to convince yourself with clever things or clever thoughts to do it. Yes, it could be like, oh, there is a new book from my favorite author, or there is this new episode I want to watch, or yes, it's getting green outside. Spring is coming. I love it. I want to go to my favorite like park or in nature, whatever you like. I want to go to the riverside or watch the sea or whatever you have at hand. So this can be many things, but it comes from the heart. It's not clever. Yes. My granny, she reached 100 years and she had this lovely saying. She said, always smart is also silly or dumb, you could say. It's difficult to translate a bit, but she meant that always trying to be a smart person makes you silly on the other hand, and you don't have joy in your life. So always smart is also silly. So you can say it in a better way in English, but you know what I mean. And he is about these things that are not smart, but that are speaking to your heart and that give you warmth. It's a warm and tender card. It has an energy that is uplifting, inspiring, gentle, small. Yes, like a child, like something you want to nurture, that gives you back this positivity. We all know nothing is as cute as a child that is cheerful, or at least to me. Other people will have other things. Maybe an animal can be too, like it's also a pet card and things like that. So this is cheerful, this is soft, this is gentle, this is really tender. And it gives you something back. This is like sunshine in your heart again. Yes, so this is what we are talking here about, and these are, yes, they are equal in their strengths, these cards. So this is your helper against this. We have two things here. As I have said it, you need to use your brain too to counteract this, and it is possible to do so because we are here with the swords and not like with emotion things. Thoughts are more easy to control. So this could be like, I only watch news once a day. If you want to do it a little bit more practical with these cards, I only watch news once a day. Or maybe many people I know, and I do this myself too, I only read news. Because when the pictures come in and it's always a bit like too emotional, I have my idea of what is happening when I read it. That's enough. Yes, this could be something, for example. Or I only open my social media once a day. The rest of the day is just mine. Things you will know what for your life is most applicable. So things that mean something to you and that help you. Creating new healthy routines is something that is very good with this card. And here comes the cheerfulness. And then we have the 10 of spades. And this is not like super duper 9. This is not just something more. It is a time card. You have some time cards in Skat, and this is a card for long influences. It's like this will last for 1 year, or this will last until the end of the year. Or it can be, when you read the cards, this is a long time, according to the topic I'm asking about. Maybe if now I'm having a tongue breaker. We are here doing a very general reading with the full moon cards. But if you ask the cards on something specific, this card means it is long to when you compare it to this topic. Some topics are short, some topics are long. More like, I want to build a house as a long-term project. I want to meet with my friend next weekend as a short-time project, so to speak. It is always long in relation to the question you ask. Yes, so there are it's not always the same. There is also something to the question at hand. So coming back to these cards, it means that the influence of the 9 of spades will last for a long time, and I think this is something many people can relate to these days. So these cards are giving a hint for all of us, in meaning this is a long-term bad influence, or many influences that try to weight us down, especially mentally, especially with the head, with swords, with things that keep our mind engaged, like the hamster wheel in your head. So it is very important to counter this with the things at heart, with the soft and tender and gentle. Things that touch your heart, with things you like to do. It's also often something to do, right? The red cards are about life, to say it like this. And this means you really do it. Like, it's not on a screen. You really do it, maybe with your hands, or you go somewhere for it, or you move, or maybe it's something creative. It's very good for creative things of any kind, because it belongs, like, it's like the cups and tarot. So creativity is definitely a topic, or beauty, just beauty in a general sense, like the natives say, walk in beauty. Yeah, you get what I mean. This is not beauty like, oh, I'm getting injections or something like that. That's quite the opposite. So this is beauty that touches your heart, the sun shining in your heart again. Yes, do this very consciously. These are often the first things we skip when we don't have time. Yes, so really put this into your life. And if you do it just once a week, do it once a week. Yes, as much as possible. It's not about putting pressure into these things, but it's about really, I take this serious. I will really make it happen. Yes, and please be forewarned, things will take a longer time. Yes, and it is not beautiful if you see this. Of course, it's not. But to be forewarned is something helpful, because you don't develop the impression that you could go, as we say in German, with your head through the wall. It is, okay, I need patience. This will take time, so you can put your energy step by step, and you don't waste everything with trying to change everything in a fast approach, and then it doesn't happen, and then you are frustrated. Yes, and you lack energy. So this is a bad thing. So sometimes a bad prediction is a good thing, so you know how to calculate with your energy, and how to approach the situation, like patience, perseverance, and things like that, and not bam, all my energy going out, and then I sit there and nothing has really changed, and I feel frustrated, right? So focus on him. He is what will bring you through these times, and focus on getting your thoughts together, as we would say in German. It means like really changing your patterns, changing how you move through your day, and then you can take you can smooth this tip a little bit of the spade, and it can become a little bit more easy, right? Yes. So these are the full moon cards for this time, and we will see each other next time again.